All right, guys, welcome to our Team Perseverance, a bi-weekly call. I'm Kristen Atkins. This is
David.
David.
Hey, guys.
We are excited to bring you some news announcements and a training on social media tonight. It's going to be very basic, but I really want to bring our calls back to basics because that's where we need to be focusing. This business doesn't need to be fancy. You don't need to have, all these like amazing systems in place except for basic things that you can duplicate over time. So tonight we're going to talk about social media because if you are not posting regularly on social media, you do not have a business. It's really, really hard to grow this business if you are uncomfortable or refusing to or very sporadic with your posting. It's going to be really hard for you. It's going to be an uphill battle. So we're going to just talk about some simple things that you need to just keep in the forefront of your mind for social media. I'm going to go over some tips and things like that. And then we're actually you guys are going to create 3 posts and get the writing of it done tonight. So let's start with some news and recognition. Let me share my screen. Okay. You're going to start, babe? Let me go back to the tippity top.
Okay, so today's national wake-up call was with Katrina, how I energize my bod groups and extend engagement. I really think it's super important that everybody that runs a bod group is doing whatever they can to create engagement, get people involved. What are you doing? What are you doing differently? And today's call was great with Katrina on how to exactly do that. Some push goals for the end of this year. To attend the new leader conference, you have to be a 1-star by the last day in December. Elite coach, 105 leadership points to be a 5-star with 2 new diamonds. And also premier coach, 75 leadership points, and you have to be a 2-star within this year. Some success club shout out. Whoa, Kristen, my wife at SC, 30 points for the month of March.
Channeling my inner Liza.
Liza had 20 and Devon, as used to call it, Devin had 10, Melanie 10, Michelle 10, Lindsay 10. And then the SC5 board, myself, Michelle Broder, Patrice, Rosanna, Mary Beth, Lena, Joanna, Shannon, Catherine, Kim Griffith, Kara, Lisa, and Penny. Way to go, guys. And everybody else who's on the board below. Congratulations of everybody.
Those are lives that we are changing, those numbers. It's insane. That's amazing.
Absolutely amazing. And then this month so far, Liza's sponsored 2 new coaches and 1 new coach with Phil and Sandra. So that's absolutely amazing.
Great job.
And then our leaderboard sitting there, Kristen, Star Diamond, Lindsay, Star Diamond, Devin, Shannon, myself, Star Diamond, and then our diamonds currently on our team. So guys, absolutely amazing work.
Great job, guys.
Look at all the new coaches and preferred customers that joined our team. So guys, congratulations. Those are all people's lives being changed. And then in turn are going to change other people's lives for those that invite and pay it forward. So welcome. I think some of you may even be on this call. Absolutely outstanding. A couple shout outs to new Emerald coach, Kat Knapp. So congratulations, Kat.
And Success Starter Month 1.
And Success Starter Month 1. And also Casey Garber as a business launcher. So way to go, Casey, and great job on that.
Casey is who Cassidy babysits for on a regular basis.
Yeah.
All 3 of her girls.
And then drum roll, boom, shalalaka, boom.
Yeah.
I see a Lindsay Kaufman hair in a bun with glasses on tonight, hitting 3-star diamond.
That's
way to go, Lindsay. Guys, I'm telling you right now, Lindsay's on her way to elite. If you don't follow her now on all the platforms because you will learn from her. I'm a big believer success leaves clues, and Lindsay is all in doing amazing things, as is her team as well, to make sure you're following Liza and Kim as well, because they're doing amazing things. And I know this is only a stepping stone for Lindsay, and it's amazing as she's building such an amazing business. So congratulations, Lindsay. Thank you for leading from the front. Coach Summit is coming up this summer. Guys, Coach Summit is the event for coaches that I think you must attend. It's once a year. We did not have it last year or the year before
Nope.
because of the
been a while.
pandemic. It's when, on average, about 20,000 coaches converge in one city. You do workouts with the trainers. We have parties. We have celebration. There's great training. It is in St. Louis this year. Super excited to be there. We'll be in the arena. Like, amazing. I believe you're really, truly not a coach until you experience Summit. That's the only place when you truly realize what you are part of. So get your ticket now.
And they're 175.
And I'm just going to say this. I always say it. It's not going to be convenient to go. Those of you that have kids are going to have to figure something out. It's never convenient, but success is never convenient. Success never goes on sale. And when you go to an event like this is what will propel your business forward so you could do more things for maybe your kids and your family and other things. It is super important to be there. Next, today, volume training started. So for anybody on this call or any of you have coaches that I believe that are emeralds or higher, I think understanding how volume works and the importance of how to build this business for sustainable long-term growth and earn residual income. How do you make $1,000 or $2,000 a week without really trying to sell $4,000 in Total Pack Solutions retail sales? It's really about building a team. But what does team volume mean? What does personal volume mean? Well, I put together a training. It's 19 days long, one assignment a day, and I go over with videos explaining how it works and for you to really understand, like, wow, this is a huge opportunity. This is why I need to build a team. We started in a bod group. If you still want to get in or you're not in, please message, I guess at this point, Kristen or I, and we can add you to the bod group. If you are in, today's post one did go up, and it's a really, really great training, and I think everybody should go through it. And maybe you have a couple years ago, it's a good refresher. Okay, April calendar.
So that calendar is in the coach office under, where did I find it? Breaking news?
No, it's right there on the breaking news.
Yeah, right on the breaking news. So you can go in there and use that as a guide. This week only, they are giving only bod members free body access for the week. They have to activate the body pass to try it. It's the 14-day trial. So if you have bod members, sending them an email or a text message saying, hey, this is a week that you can try body for free with the 14-day trial, and they can activate it. If you go in the FAQ, there is a link that you can send your customers to use it. Guys, the other thing is this. Everybody should be riding the gut protocol wave right now. It is unbelievable the changes that people are seeing with this program. And if you are a coach on our team, you should be doing it for yourself as well. Whether you started already or just in the process of starting, it needs to happen because we are products of the product. I did not hit Success Club 30 last month by accident. Those were people that were watching my journey. If I'm not continually growing and changing and tweaking what I'm doing and being very honest about it, because I was being honest, both Dave and I have been stuck on a plateau for a couple of years doing this, right? So we're like, oh, I eat healthy, I eat clean, all the things that people say to us, you know, not knowing what it was, but taking this gut protocol, we now have, it's so freaking awesome. We now have like levels. So like, I think like 2B mindset is perfect for beginners that really don't know how to eat healthy. Like it's not as structured, it's more loosey-goosey, but it adopts an easy plated system, how to eat more vegetables, basic principles. Next level, you want to tune it in, you want to be more structured, you can go to the portion fix. And then if that's still not working, or if you have people who have really, really big issues with losing weight and bloat and all of that, then you go to the gut protocol. We have 3 options now going forward to support people with their nutrition. And as we know, nobody else has that. I don't care you ride a Peloton. I don't care you go to the gym. I don't care you got a trainer. You do not have these nutrition programs. We have a leg up on everybody because of this. So if you're not doing it for yourself, you are absolutely missing the boat. I know a lot of coaches on here. I see them posting about it. I see their transformations, and that's how your business grows, through your transformation and sharing that.
Right.
So it's so important that you guys are writing the gut protocol, and then going forward, that you have 3 options. I kind of view them as a beginner, an intermediate, and like the advanced level of nutrition. So I think it's amazing.
Okay, so earn an invite
Oh,
and
this is
sell.
supposed to be up at the summit ticket. Sorry.
Okay, so earn an invite and celebrate at Coach Summit 2022 parties. So they have 2 promotions to give coaches the opportunity to qualify for 2 exclusive Coach Summit party invites at the Coach Summit in St. Louis. Team Up, Dream Up ribbon, turn up the volume Coach Summit party invitation. A coach can earn an exclusive Team Up, Dream Up ribbon and invitation exclusive turn up the volume party at Coach Summit in St. Louis by meeting the following criteria. Tier 1, be lifetime Ruby rank or lower by March 31st. Qualify for Success Club 10 during the months of April and May, and purchase and earn a ticket to Summit no later than May 31st. The second one is be a lifetime diamond rank or higher, qualify for SC5 during the months of April and May. Have three PS coaches earn 1 SC point in the months of April and May, and purchase a ticket. So you have to hit Success Club, and you have to get 3 PS coaches earning 1 SC point in the months of April and May.
That's a really good goal. I love that. And then there's the Diamond Leadership Party.
Leaders can only earn an invite to the exclusive Diamond Leadership Party meeting the following criteria. Be one of the top 250 leadership point earners in April and May combined. Be a paid diamond rank or higher, at least 1 bonus week that ends in April or May.
All right, guys, that's something that you should be shooting for to earn. The parties at Summit are so fun. And not speaking of parties, we are working on our team party for Summit. So Summit begins on that Thursday. I don't know the date, July 14th, I want to say. And that's usually the day that we meet up right before the opening ceremony. So if you can shoot to get there early on Thursday, as early as possible, so you can come to the team party, just keep that date open, that time open. It's usually a couple hours right before opening ceremony. So like 3 p.m.-ish in St. Louis. And then we usually all go together to the opening ceremony. So keep that open. All right, now I'm gonna go into my social media content. Okay, so social media content. Guys, your social media should tell people exactly who you are. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is take a social media inventory, and you're going to go through your own social media, take a look at it, and ask yourself, would I follow me? Would I follow me? And if the answer is no, you need to start working on improving the content that you're putting out. You need to be consistent, okay? So these are the rules for social media content. Consistent means you're posting every single day. We post pretty much every single day. Sometimes if we skip a post or something, we're always in stories. So making sure you're getting stories up, and 1 to 2 posts a day. It has to be authentic, vulnerable, and valuable. That doesn't mean every post has to be vulnerable, but we have to keep it real, which means authentic and genuine, right? Sharing your struggles, sharing your triumphs, but adding value while you're doing it. So it sounds like it's like a tough, kind of like a tough bill, like to pay there. But if you start to do it more and more, and think about what story you're telling, or think about what do I want people to know, or what's my message at the end of this post, and just thinking like that, you'll start to get better at it. Your social media should show who you are as a person. It's your storefront. That does not mean you are Beachbody, okay? In fact, majority of the things you post should not be, I'm a Beachbody coach. You should not be doing that. People should come to you for inspiration and motivation and value and tips, and be like, you're real, you're raw, you're authentic. That's what you want to hear. So whoever you're following that's like that, that's how you should feel about your own content when you're starting to scroll through it, okay? So does your social media tell a story of who you are? And if the answer is no, you need to start making sure you're rotating through posts that highlight all of you, okay? All right, so here are some basic tips. You want to use quality real photos. Do not use stock photos or pictures of other people. Like, it should be real and authentic. That's you, okay? Or your family or whatever. Avoid using Beachbody, Shakeology, Energize, like the names of everything. And I'm going to tell you why. And it doesn't mean you have to all the time, because I've been talking about gut protocol, etc. But this is what happens. If you are inspiring people, a lot of times they're not just going to reach out to you, first of all, and say, you're so inspiring. How can I sign up with you? They're not going to do that. They may be inspired by you and go, oh, Lisa's doing Beachbody. She said she's doing Beachbody and drinking that Shakeology shake. I'm going to go order it. They go Google teambeachbody.com or beachbody.com. They go and order it. They get assigned a random coach. Lisa got Jack from it. Okay. But she inspired the person to go get it. So if you want people to come to you, you have to create some sense of curiosity. So people will go, oh my God, Lisa, you're drinking that shake again. It looks really good. And you said that it helps fill you up and you drink it on the go. Like, I need that. What is it? And that's how you start a conversation, right? So you create that curiosity for people to go, I want to know what she's doing. Like I call, Energize Go-Go Juice. So people message me all the time. And even sometimes people that sign up with me and they're like, is this Energize that Go-Go Juice? Is that what I'm getting? I'm like, yes. So they know it. So you want to post at different times. I kind of play around with the times that I post. I was trying to play a little bit this week to see if I posted workout stuff in the morning, because I was getting like no likes, nothing. I was like, okay, I don't think anyone's seeing me. But then I changed it and I did something about my kids' hair and I got a lot of comments. I'm like, they're seeing me. They just don't want to say anything. So I'm just changing up the content that I'm putting out because I want engagement. I don't want crickets. If you're getting crickets on all of your posts, change up your posts. It's not, yes, not everybody's going to see you, but you want to engage people that do see you. So even if 5 people see your post, you want them to like it or comment. Obviously, comments are even better, but make it more engaging and change what you're posting if it's just not serving the people that are there. Responding to comments. This is a big one because you don't want to post and run. You want to post and then you want to go back to your post a little bit later and see if anybody commented. And if they have, you're going to tag them back in the comments and, talk to them like a little conversation. That also boosts your algorithm and it lets people know that you're not just posting and running just to post, that you literally are on social media to be social. Not that I like to be social, but that's what we do, right? We're professional friend makers. Before you post, you have to ask yourself, is it valuable? Will it help somebody? Is it something that you've learned that helped you? Or is it a so what? Like, who cares? Like, so what post? All right. So I'm going to show you some examples of things like that. And take pictures everywhere you go. Guys, you do not have to post in real time. And I'm kind of repeating myself from the last call when we talked a little bit about this, but I take pictures everywhere I go because you never know when you're going to need it for a post. Okay. Like if you have some good sunlight, go outside and take some great pictures. If you see a sunrise, pictures of your kids, whatever, just take pictures everywhere. And you can always use those photos to go back and add to posts later on, okay? So always be thinking like, ooh, what can I use this for later on? And then write down PD stuff that speaks to you. So I listen to my personal development. I know Dave's, okay, Dave reads his. So he takes sticky notes and he underlines things, but I listen. So a lot of times while I'm listening, if something strikes me, I go back 30 seconds, I listen to it twice, and then I go in the notes in my phone and I write down that phrase or whatever they said that spoke to me. So I'll have a list of things from my personal development that I can now use and turn into a post. The coolest thing about personal development is it will always give you ideas on things to talk about because you can usually relate it to your life somehow and turn it into a story. So I'll talk about that in a minute, but write down things that speak to you in your personal development because you can always use those later as your inspirational posts. All right, please write this down or take a picture because these are different things that you should be rotating through for posting, not only just your regular posts, but in your stories as well. Even if you're doing reels, if you're making TikToks, go through and rotate through these things so you're getting a good amount of niche stuff that all revolves around you, right? So motivation, inspiration, any tips, adding value, transformations. Obviously, we're all here for transformations, right? They all don't have to be physical. You don't have to have a physical transformation to be a successful coach. You also don't have to be at your goal to be a successful coach. You just have to be on your journey and sharing it. Workout clips. Every single day we're posting workout clips because like who would we be without that, right? Working out, showing your gym space, showing how convenient it is, showing that, oh, that's the Netflix of fitness. I don't say I have Beachbody on demand because then somebody's going to go buy Beachbody on demand because of me, right? But I didn't get any credit for it and I'm not going to be their coach. Nutrition is big. This is huge, especially right now, like I said, with the gut protocol. Talking about coaching and your business. Hint, hint, we're on a team call. We run them every week. You should be talking about it. All right. This is part of your business. You guys have free training at your fingertips. We have the national wake up call at your fingertips. Everything is free. No, you pay $15.95 a month. It's not free. $15.95 a month to be a coach. Is that a joke or what? That you can have this ridiculous business all depending on your efforts. It's freaking amazing. All right, hobbies, family, fun. Guys, that just speaks for itself. Like, who else are you outside of what you do with your coaching business? Products and why. Now, when I say products, like, again, I'm not saying, oh, yummy Shakeology. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm sharing what am I using and why am I using it? You know, like just saying like, I think I said on my story the other day, like I was holding up just my shaker cup with my eyes closed in the morning. And I was like, morning person loading, like go-go juice needs to kick in, something like that. Like letting me know, like I'm drinking this because I'm not a morning person. I need to be a morning person and this is how I'm gonna get my energy. So sharing what it does for you and why. Mindset, obviously that's personal development stuff. Anything that you're learning, that you're growing from, all of those things can be of value to people. And inspiration, being vulnerable, just being really honest. I mean, it's okay to struggle because we are human and that's what people relate to. If you try to be perfect, I used to think I had to be perfect. I used to think I had to be like dressed up all the time and have makeup on. Look at me now, I'm in my pajamas with my hair up with no makeup on. Because this is really who I am. I'm a mom of 3, like it's late at night, we're running the call, we've been working all day, this is real, okay? I don't want you to think it's all glamorous and amazing and wonderful. It absolutely is at times, but this is the work. This stuff right now is the work that leads to the glamorous stuff later on. So just being real. And then engaging posts. I mean, asking people questions about anything. People love to give you their opinion. People love to talk about themselves. So if you're going to post like a transformation or something really good with a call to action, I would do an engaging post like the day before or like the post before where you can get people talking because again, that boosts your algorithm. More people are going to be on your feed seeing what you're posting. And then when you're ready to post the transformation, those people are going to see it. So that's just like a little tip. All right. These are just basic so what's like. And these are, you know, just things that I've seen other coaches post. I won't put pictures up of other coaches, but just finished my job 1 workout with Beachbody. Okay, so what? So what? What does that mean? Like, great, you do Beachbody. Awesome, let me go buy Beachbody. Yay, workout done, time for my yummy shake. So what? So what? A lot of people work out and they drink I have a protein shake from GNC. It's a lot cheaper than Shakeology. So what? Feeling good after my workout. Happy Friday. Okay, guys, give more. Tell a story. Put something behind it. Share the struggle. Share that you didn't want to get up in the morning. Share that, you know, a tip is, you know, I don't like to get up in the morning and get my workout in, but if I don't get it done in the morning, I'll never get it done because I'm a mom, blah, blah, blah. My tip is I leave my workout clothes out or I wear them to bed and I have my shoes ready to go. Give some value. Ask yourself, is this a so what, who cares post? Or am I going to help at least one person? All right, and I give you some examples here of some posts that I took. So Christina Battaglia is one of my favorites. She was just did a very vulnerable post about like just really struggling. And then at the end, she wrote, point being, we've all got heavy shit in our own way, but it felt incredibly unauthentic to share this kind of pic without a little backstory and reminder that the social gives you the one snap of somebody's big picture. She's saying like, social media isn't all fun and games. It's not all rainbows, right? Then I have Danielle Natoni over here. She gives a tip. Use your time wisely. The car is a great way to listen to books or podcasts. It's also a great place to take phone calls, you know, the thing we used to do before texting. Look at your time in the car as an opportunity to learn and or connect, and now driving becomes less stressful and more something to look forward to. There's a tip. She listens to podcasts or books. She makes her phone calls. And then how many hours per week would you say you're in your car? Do you use it to your advantage? It's also an engaging question. And it's a picture of Danielle and Tony in a car. How perfect is that, right? So she got a little bit of both. She gave some tips and she gave an engagement. Then I got Lindsay on the bottom. She was talking about, I think this was a business post. Yeah. So I'm crazy insecure and I care deeply about what other people think of me. So she's getting a little vulnerable there. I work every single day to combat that and change my mindset. How is she fixing it? How is she working on it? What gets me through? My belief that what I'm doing is purposeful. Coaching, she just bammed it. But this business opportunity is bigger than my insecurities. So it's worth every single day walking through the BS, that thoughts in my brain, blah, blah, blah. And so she talks about how it helped her kids get her mommy back. So she like hits a lot of really great things in that post. Great post, Lindsay. And then just Rose post over here was just like a motivational post. Just be you. If anyone has a challenge with it, that's okay. Like people are not all going to support you. She's giving some tips, things you can do. Start a new adventure. Don't be afraid of putting yourself first. Speak up for yourself. It's okay to keep going. Like these are all personal growth things. And at the end, make your joys your passion and you'll never work a day in your life. So there's a message at the end, right? Like the message at the end should be like kind of sum up, why am I posting this? What's the point, right? So those are great. And again, the pictures are just of Lindsay sitting at a table, Rose sitting on the floor. Very easy things that you can post really quickly. All right. All right, so now we're going to work, you guys. Does anyone have any questions? Let me go back in the chat. Okay. Should we use hashtags? Okay, so according to you, Sarah, you should be following, what the hell's his name? Johnson. What's Johnson's kid's name? Brock. Brock Johnson on Instagram. He's really great. He says that hashtags aren't the end all be all. You can use them, but I don't know how effective they are. I use them and I don't think they work. I am still all about old school, having conversations with people privately. I gotta tell you, but you can use them if they're relevant to what you're posting. All right. Any other questions before I move on? Were those tips helpful? Very basic, very basic. Let's keep it basic. All right, we're gonna actually do some work, guys, together. Go ahead, Lisa.
So I have a question as far as like, as you go through, because I think I need to change things up. I have a lot of the same people watching my stories and the same people like commenting on my posts, and I've engaged with all of them. So like, how do you get, I mean, my network is still pretty big, like besides connecting with people, like do you have any recommendations on like how to switch things up so new people within your network might start engaging with your stuff?
Yeah, are you talking about on Instagram or Facebook or?
Mostly Facebook.
So are you friending new people every day?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like, is there a way to engage with the people that you already have within your network in a different way?
Yes.
Like,
yeah, you can go on their pages and comment. Like I scroll through people and I usually just don't comment to coaches. I usually comment to just people that are non-coaches if they're posting. And then again, if you are following new people every day, you can reach out and send them a quick message if they accept your friend request. When I say follow, friend request, reach out and say, hey, thanks for accepting my friend request. I hope you have a great day. Instantly, they should start watching your story.
Okay, so just that connecting and engaging is what gets your stories on their radar.
Yeah, absolutely. Most people, I mean, I would do this, right? Most people, if somebody sends you a friend request, would you check them out? Would you just, okay. So I would do the same thing. I would be like, what's this wacko sending me a friend request? I don't know you, right? But yeah, I would go check out their stories. I would look at their posts. And then I would do a quick thank you message, or if they happen to be posting, you can also take a comment that you would have wrote on their post and send it privately. So like if let's say you and I just became friends and you did a post about, something yummy that you were eating, I might go message you and say, oh my God, Lisa, what was in that salad that you posted? It looked delicious.
Okay.
Just take it privately. And that's how you can just open up conversations. And if that person thinks you're friendly, they'll check out your stories. And you'll start to notice if you're sending like 10, 15 new friend requests every day through Facebook, they will start to watch. Not
Okay.
all of them, but like you'll
Sure.
see new faces. And then
Okay, thank you.
that's your segue to get new people, new conversations going. Yep, no problem. Okay, so we're gonna work on 3 different posts. And of course, if we have extra time, you can go on and make more. I'm not worrying so much about the picture to go with the post, but I want you to get the content written out for these 3 posts. And I'm gonna show you some examples from some coaches of 3 just like this. So post 1 is gonna be motivational or inspirational based on personal development that you're reading. Also, you wanna talk about this, like, oh my God, this new book I'm reading or listening to or whatever. Always reference the book, give the title, give the author, because that's adding value, right? Giving away something for free. People are like, wow, she shares a lot of great stuff. I want to watch her or him. So something that you learned with a story relating to your life with a picture of you to go with it. So I'm going to show you an example of that. Okay, I use Shannon for something similar. I think she put this up today. There's a reason some people don't pursue the things they want to do in life. There's a reason they don't chase their passions or follow their dreams. These people fundamentally believe that who they are is not good enough. And she talks about not being good enough. And at the end, she said, commit to being you. You are good enough to be you. You're good enough to chase your dreams. You're good enough to live your life on your terms. So it's a very personal development, inspirational driven post with a picture of Shannon in plank, being all strong and powerful. And I thought that was a great post for being inspirational. So something along those lines, taking something that you've learned and then relating it to how, giving a tip or relating it to your own life. So that's the first post you're going to work on. Second post is a coaching post. If you don't talk about your business, you don't have a business. A lot of coaches will just talk about the fitness because it's easier. It's absolutely easier. Of course, I think it's easier too. But you're only going to attract people who want to be your challengers if you're not talking about your business. It's really important. So a coaching post, sharing something that you thought about coaching before you became a coach. So like an objection, like what's something that you assumed about coaching before you actually became a coach? And then how did that change? What's your big goal for your business? Add that into there as well. And then you could have a picture of your gym space or office space. And then I used a post that Liza put up about turn your passion into a paycheck. Isn't that one of the ultimate goals in life? Create a life doing something you love. When I began sharing my journey on social media, it had nothing to do with money and everything to do with building my confidence. So this is what her goal was when she first started coaching. To my surprise, a few months into helping other women begin their journey, I became very passionate about the work. It became less about me because my confidence was growing, and it became more about serving other women. All right. As I was working to build my business, I saw my teammates hit their goals and achieve what I wanted. It was possible for them. It definitely was possible for me because I'm a hard worker. I'm disciplined. I'm consistent, and I help a ton of women. Those are great characteristics. That's what she's looking for in a coach. And I hope she finds somebody just like her because we need more Lizas on this team. I'll tell you that much. Coaching has become a huge blessing in my life. It has changed so much for me, and I know it can do the same for you. And then she has a call to action talking about her coaching webinar. Okay. So don't be afraid to talk about what coaching is doing for you and like why you started it, or maybe something you thought before you started, with a picture. And then she has a picture of a few coaches. And then the third post you're going to work on is a value or a tip post, something you've learned since starting your journey, making sure you credit coaching. Like if I never became a coach, this never X, Y, and Z wouldn't have happened, and how it's helped you make a positive change in your life. So then I just use an example when I did my first day of gut protocol. I said, getting crafty with gut protocol over here. I never want to feel deprived, and I know my tribe of newbies don't either. So today I served a purple, and people don't know what purple means, a fruit serving, blended up frozen blah, 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 covered it up, blah, blah, blah. The other night I did the same with frozen banana, teaspoon of peanut butter. What? Yes, it's on the plan. No, you aren't even close to starving. Yes, it works for all who work it. Day 1 is almost done. Everyone is learning so much, and my messages haven't stopped blowing up. Enjoy, my friends. You create some FOMO. right? Like people are like, what is she talking about? Day one, messages blowing up. What is that amazing dessert? Like, what is that purple container? You want people to be like, what is that? I want a piece of it, right? So really, really important. And I like how I ended. Enjoy, my friends. You got FOMO. I know you do. Because I think I would have FOMO. I always think about like, what would I think, right? So that's you go in with confidence. That's it. All right, so we're gonna work on those 3 posts. If you are done after those 3 posts, guys, and as you write up the write up for it, could you share it in the chat so we can kind of just like see everybody's ideas and how you kind of came up with them? And again, if you did all 3 of these by the time it's like 9:30, go back to our list and go write another post and another post. That way you have these like ready to boom, 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 put out into the social media world. All right, let me go back and see if there's any questions, and then I'll hold on, honey. I took a social media training, and if you're on IG and spend your viewership minimum, there is relevant. Okay, that's good. Did you do that recently, Miko? Because I know hashtags.
I actually did it long time ago when I started my meal prep biz, and I was trying to find ways to get people to like engage and look at my posts, my food. And somebody recommended, like, I can't even remember, it was like something he had Googled for his physical fitness business, and he said, watch this, they'll teach you how to do the hashtags and how to learn the algorithm and all this other stuff. I'm trying now to like find it again so I can share with you guys, and so I can use it also.
I gotta tell you, I don't think 30 hashtags is relevant anymore.
Really? Because when you look it up, like when you hashtag something, you'll see how many posts use that same hashtag, and it's supposed to like bring more viewership because people find you on the Explorer page through the hashtags.
Yeah, I think it constantly is changing. Like I said, I would follow Brock Johnson because he's constantly updating like, oh my God, hashtags don't work anymore. Now you need 3 hashtags. Now you need 30. It's constantly changing. So I would check with him because I know 30 was the thing for a while. That's why I was asking how relevant that was, because I remember 30, but I think recently he said it's changing. But yeah, go follow him because he's really good too. Give me a minute. All right, is everybody cool to start working on these 3 posts? Any questions? And again, share as you write it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, you can get a rough draft going and you could save it in the notes in your phone so you have posts ready to go. And again, if you can do more than 3, bang them out. Let's make this time work for us. I'm gonna just mute myself. anybody has any questions or you need any help, that's why we're here. Just go ahead and put it in the chat or just unmute. Sarah, if you're still here, I'm giving you a shout out for being on the call.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yay. Sorry, I'm not used to Zoom. I'm used to Google Meets with my students.
funny little tidbit about us, because Sarah just wrote about John Maxwell. So Dave's a big John Maxwell fan. Like, I think we have pretty much all his books, right, babe?
Yeah.
Our dog's name is Harbor Maxwell. because we always wanted to have a house on the water. And obviously Maxwell for John Maxwell. So just a little tidbit. Our dog is named after our favorite author. All right, guys, I just caught the time. It's 9:32, so we're gonna wrap up. I really like that one, Lisa. Really good. My coaching post is too long. All right, well then we'll have to just wait it out and see it on social. Oh, Sarah's still going. Oh, that's cool. But Sarah, you got to let them know that you want to achieve that through your coaching business, your online coaching business, the extra income that you earn from that. Also, just be careful about claims about income. You know, you can't claim. I see these stupid MLMs, I swear to God, and I'm like, you're going to get shut down. You cannot make claims about earn X amount of dollars per month and blah, 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 win a free prize, a free trip. And like, these people are like ridiculous. Do not ever sugarcoat the hard work this takes to get to a different level. You have to work really hard at first with Beachbody. Well, you always have to work hard, but you have to work harder, more in the beginning to make a little bit, and then a little bit less later on once you grow your team, because it starts to work for you. Okay, so just know that that's a process. And if we're talking ranks and things like that, diamond is your stepping stone to start your business. Just so FYI, right? Diamond should be what you strive to get for ASAP. And then 2-star, 5-star and on, you're earning bonuses. You have a team that's growing. That's where you're going to really see the shift in your income. If you consistently are adding new people to your team, consistently hitting Success Club, consistently looking to rank advance and grow your team. You've got to keep going. And just another word of advice. When you stop this business, especially if you have momentum going, when life happens, it's really hard to start it back up. And I want to stress that to you guys, because there are a lot of coaches that are like, yeah, I'll just hit it back up in a few months. It'll be all good. No, you're going to start all over again. It really does pick up and take momentum on once you start to do this for month after month or month. So just wanted to put that out there. All right. With that.
Good job, guys.
Excellent job. I can't wait to see all these posts on social media. And if you have any questions, you can always ask me and reach out. All right, guys. I will see you guys on the next call. Peace.
Good night.
I was going to take a picture.